But like, I have all this stuff here. This is the dashboard for stream element. I'm not anywhere to tell me. Somebody, oh, look. I'm not putting anything. That's just stupid.
Well, it's around it.
I know, right? Copy link. Now let's go to Discord and share the link. Discord? No, I'll promote you through Discord on Barbecue Boys channel. Just so that the people on his channel can actually see what's going on as well, you know what I mean? Bit of friendly, competition. I have no doubt he'll be late. Normally is. Well, I sent him a message earlier saying, did he mind? And he was just like, go for it. Okay. There you go, nothing.
Oh, it usually helps to improve the game, if anything.
So, down, keep my stream elements open. That's where my chat comes through. Because it comes through here like 3 minutes sooner than it comes through on my computer. It's just really weird. Don't know why. It's running on the same system, on the same Wi-Fi.
Like you get on your PlayStation.
Yeah, you can, yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, I don't see where the lag would come from. I put feet on the bottom of this, so it won't slide off the top of there. But what I want to do down there, so I just use it in the middle. It's not a big problem. It teaches you good etiquette to keep everything away from you. Also teaches me to keep my stomach over with the camera. Welcome, whoever you are. I see you sitting in the back there somewhere. You might just about to miss me cut my fingers off if you don't get in soon enough. So you won't eat anything vegetable wise, will you? You won't eat peppers, or will you?
No, only peppers. You don't eat veg. You'll eat white cabbage and sweet corn.
Well, out of pure principle, I refuse to get pineapples on top of your pizza, so you just have a 4-cheese pizza.
I'll walk up the car, get some pineapple.
He wouldn't have.
It's alright, because I just wouldn't let him back in the house with you.
Fine, take away pizza.
Won't let you in the house with that either.
He's sitting in the car.
I'm going to sit in the car. What? Where's your mate gone? Outside with you, he's done a show that brought it on.
You know, we were talking about council cutbacks the other day.
Yeah.
Apparently there's no gritters this year.
Well, none at all.
No, there's black ice matters.
You twat.
I thought you said you weren't swearing on live stream.
I may have just changed my policies.
Yeah. Down to the joke maker, I'm afraid.
I can only imagine Barbecue Boy sat there now thinking, crap, I'm not watching him. Well, he'd be prepping all his food, you see, because he doesn't do any of his cooking on screen. Because he can't cook properly. And if you are watching, yes, I did just say that out loud.
You only watch his stream to see if he gets it because his fingers off.
We don't. We watch to see if he burns the house down. Or to see if he kills Claire. Claire's his wife. And she has her own stream element. Like, quite literally, you type in her name and it says, I did not sign up for this shit. Because she didn't. He is a TV producer in London. He does like TV for BBC, ITV, Netflix, all that sort of thing. Mainly does documentaries. But during lockdown, he wasn't allowed to go to work or anything. So obviously, he decided in his pure boredom to go and buy a Weber barbecue. a really, really expensive one, and has now got 2 years worth of payments to pay off for this barbecue. So he's doing a stream. So he decided to do like a barbecue stream. But it is just complete chaos. I said, anybody I send there, I said, just remember, that's not a cooking stream, it's a entertainment.
Yeah.
And they always say, what do you mean? I'm like, you see, so it does cooking, you know, and eventually it'll look good, won't necessarily taste any good. And even if it did, we're not entirely sure we'll get a 100% accurate, you know, response from Claire, because she doesn't like meat, she doesn't like sugar, she doesn't like anything that he cooks.
Oh, no.
Like, he'll cook something and you'll be like, I don't know why I'm cooking this, and I'm not going to get a very good score because she doesn't like this stuff. Like, but like even I had to agree with him the other day that he did some nacho cheese with chicken, some nachos with cheese and chicken, like a chicken topper, like I was gonna do the beef.
Yeah.
And she came out, she didn't even try the chicken to start with, and she was like, I don't really like that. She's like, I like the avocado on top. It was the only thing she liked. It was the thing that he put on top. And then the day before that, she gave him a 10 out of 10 for something because she was feeling guilty about the score she'd given him previously. So then she revoked her score of 10 out of 10. Like the walk of shame was not looking good that day. Why am I keep getting this like this? I've got a knife over here. Just whip this up here.
Would you like to make that difficult for yourself?
Do you know what though? My concentration has been really bad. Literally just, I'm running behind because I was on the phone to Lisa. She rang me up in despair. I don't know what I'm going to do. Can't go. I'm like, well, she was when she woke up.
She was yesterday, she was all smiling.
Yeah, when she woke up. She wasn't like that 40 minutes later though, was she?
There's another word speaking, so 40 minutes later, I didn't see that.
I'm glad he did.
I see that she just woke up and she was all smiling. That was the last I seen her.
No, well, look at you. Look at you, keep rubbing it in. Don't know if anybody's in the chat, because it says you're in and then it says you're not, so I don't know if any of you even got the notifications, because it didn't tell me that either.
They're just doing the open code thing.
Who's in the open code?
Whoever's in your chat. In, out, in, out.
I'll shake it all about. Yeah.
Is that Meatloaf dish?
Yeah, we're fine. It's only because I'm doing a competition, and some of the fact is, if anybody actually does stop by, which I would have expected them to by now, it's almost 7 o'clock. So I don't know if I don't know if it's broadcasting. That's why I copied and pasted it to Discord. Because I genuinely don't think it's telling anybody that I'm online.
Depends on what username is using.
Both. Or anything else. Jim's Kitchen is just my old one that's being reset. Sorry, it's 428 volts, it's the new now, so you've already got that one. And the other one's just Ajax, as it was before. Well, it all depends if you're on the same network, doesn't it, really? If you can't see Barbecue Boy's network. Anybody who is watching or anybody who's just joined us, I have to excuse the fact that I've got the shakes. I have no idea why today, but you know, enjoying my life.
So you've not posted to Ajax?
No, it was posted directly to Barbecue Boy's channel. Well, I've got to admit, I did kind of expect to see Ms. Larder here. Considering she was the one that voted to have a stream tonight. But I did expect to see Barbecue Boy pop in. if only for a moment, to see how things are destroyed. But he has a chaos and a burn button. You can push the chaos or burn. So it gives you an idea of what it's like in the kitchen. There's a lot of things. Right. This 12% fat, alright?
Really? 5% or less, but total share.
Yeah, it's not eating the whole lot.
Exactly. That's why we want it anyway. We're not quite right, do it?
Gotta be honest, I got this one because, for no other reason than 5% was literally 75p more for 50 grams less. And I was like, I'm not paying that.
So I normally get mine when they do three packs for it. Because I do a lot of the slimming well stuff.
Yeah.
That's why they do meats and things like that. That's the only reason I get it.
I normally get mine. I can only get the 5% one directly from Switcher. It's Lucas.
I used to just buy whatever was cheap, obviously.
Don't worry about that when you're on a diet of some description.
No, it's just not cheap. I mean, I did start going up a few because anyway, I'm getting more brutal and fatty than it should be.
Well, it's like this stuff looks really good, to be fair. It looks really lean.
But what I used to do is I used to dry my mince once I cooked it anyway. So
yeah.
no matter what I got in it, the excess was stripped out.
Well, the excess for this will be the one that's in, so.
But I've never added oil to mince in though.
No. I can certainly say I haven't.
Never have to.
I'll just use some bacon, stick on some big pieces. Well, yeah, remember you said the other day you don't like bacon.
Yeah, right.
And a bit of pineapple on top of that, you know. A bit like ham
Where
and
did
pineapple.
you well? Why?
A bit like ham and pineapple.
She wishes it was in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
maybe just as sick as a ham pineapple would. Right on the top of it.
Do you not like
I absolutely love
pineapple? Oh, right. I just don't
pineapple.
like it on pizza and stuff.
Do not cook a pineapple. It's not meant to be cooked.
No, pineapple upside down?
No.
Oh, no.
Pineapple fritter?
No.
What's up with you? Seriously, mate.
What's up with me?
You're easily the same like you.
Alright. The difference is there's a lot more people thinking that about you than me.
That won't be the first time I've been allowed.
We normally have to get down to that pizza.
So again.
We normally have to get down to that pizza.
Yeah.
You know, you choose the grocer's pizza, nobody else wants it. Then you get a whole one to yourself.
Yeah, great. But then you have to eat a gross pizza.
But he's got taste for it.
I've got the taste of roast pizza, so I'm good.
Oh, God. That's quite a lot.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Really, sometimes.
Like you said, that's quite a lot.
The reason I'm using the bacon instead of the pancetta is because even the streaky bacon seems to have less fat in it than the pancetta does.
Yeah.
That pancetta got a lot of fat in it. Well, I haven't cleaned the pan out yet. There's just so much in there. And I looked at that pan this morning, and I looked at the pancake mix in the fridge, and I went, I'll have cereal. Well, it's just like, gets to that point sometimes where you can't be bothered to constantly be washing up.
Yeah.
And with all of the starter that I started, and all the explosions I had, I've had to change the jars, so now I've got in the jars. It's just taking space. It's not really what you want. So anybody who's just joined, welcome. This is the Ginger Kitchen. We're making meatloaf. I'm not that far off putting in the oven, to be fair. For anybody who has just joined. more than welcome to have some, you know.
No one meant the view.
Alright.
Watch and sit.
I thought you were about him. Like, you're not having any. What was I doing? Oh, egg. I need an egg. You will do. Welcome, 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 whoever that is. I see I do actually have a viewer now. Feel free to come forward and say hello. What is he doing over there? Welcome to the Ginger Kitchen, whoever's just joined. Give us a shout in the chat, let us know who you are. We are making homemade meatloaf and pizza for the awkward one in the corner who doesn't eat meatloaf. I think you know exactly what I'm about. How are we all doing tonight? What are we all doing? What are we eating? If anything. I realise I said that and some people might not even be home yet, so. Well, some people sit and listen to the actual stream while on the bus and whatever on the way home. So it's not until they actually get home and then they'll be like, oh, by the way, hi. Right. I don't like to watch the cooking streams on my way home. It just makes me hungry.
Yeah, it makes me hungry.
I know, and just makes it worse and worse and worse. Evening, whoever it is. Probably not. Yeah. You just realised this, have you?
No, it's really just
I was like, no, but you should prove it. Oh. Take the feet off the bottom of this chalkboard, I think.
Yeah.
Drive me nuts like that. Yeah, I mean, it was only supposed to be a temporary fix, to be fair. I just like using the board so much it's become permanent. I don't know if anybody is talking in the chat because I don't know if it's coming up on my screen anymore. No, I mean as in, there's nobody chatting in the chat, so it's not coming up on my screen. So just gotta remember that people can still, find me on Twitch just by literally just searching for a food channel. Which is how I think Miss Latte found me. What's the matter?
I was just checking out.
Are you watching it like on the stream?
It was, but it's not come out to put a chat on there.
Found it straight. It says if you've got a chat on it, you've got to put it in the bloody.
Oh, yeah. So you have to download your application, that's why you're not showing up to viewer on my screen. Because you're not actually in Twitch watching it. Checking my heating. It seems to be getting really warm here all of a sudden. So didn't turn the oven on. The windows are still open.
That's good.
You leave on all your clothes.
So it could be said.
We're on live stream. I don't want you stripping off. Yeah, but it's my house. The point is, I have no problem with women stripping off in my house. That's the point. The point all of its own.
Down as the same.
Alright? A good one to stand by.
We didn't even go to the same school.
That's what she was telling her dad.
Must have gone to one of those islands.
Right.
Like Catholic school or something. You know?
Yeah, well, girls that got to Catholic schools come out dating the ones that didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Been friends with some of them.
I dated one.
No comment.
It wasn't me. I
Wasn't
didn't leave Catholic school.
She was the exception to the rule.
to every rule, that was the problem. That's what she said. Apparently I have 13 followers now.
Woo!
I've gained a follower.
Yay!
So we've got a lurker that's followed, but you haven't said hello. It hasn't told me who you are because you haven't set my elements up yet. So it doesn't go nuts and shout, you've got a follower, or you've got this, or... It doesn't do any of that because I don't know how to set it up yet. So, but I've only just downloaded OBS, which is the actual Stream Elements application that I need apparently. It should be good fun considering my laptop crashed this morning during live stream. Like just blue screen completely. It was offline for like 2.5 minutes. No idea. Kidding me, I need a 4K ultra fast gaming laptop that can't cope with anything.
Getting to the point where technology of games and all that sort of thing is surpassing our actual technology of playing.
Oh yes.
Yeah, well, PS5 and the Xbox One, not Xbox One, the new Xbox, are all going to play better on more modified TVs, but most people don't.
Of course, because of 4K devices.
Yeah, luckily they are TVs.
You get one, eh?
I can't get one at the minute, they're out of stock. Sold out.
I don't know. I have no idea, Cass.
Yeah, the Xbox and the PS5 both went out the day that they came out within minutes they were gone.
I guess that, but I also guess that they would have a backlog like they did when they brought the Xbox One out. They had loads of them.
No, apparently the first lot has to come out before they can do another run. I think the next run of the PS5 will come out around.
That doesn't sound right for Xbox. Xbox jammed them out like they've run out of fashion. Because if they run out of stock in one country, they'll just ship it from another.
Well, they've had their release date.
Next release date is the 10th of
That's
December.
the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Not the Xbox.
What about Xbox?
Xbox has already come out. The release date's already come in.
There's still paper and open.
But they're still knocking them out as far as I know now. They've done the pre-order stuff.
What is that?
The Xbox. They've done
Oh yeah, Microsoft. Yeah, they're going to keep pumping them out.
But PlayStation's first delivery was only this week. 19th, I think.
19th of November.
Yeah, 19th of November was the release date for the PS5. And until after that, there was no way of booking another one. And the delivery date for that's apparently the 10th of December. But there's so many people waiting for them. I reckon they're going to go out again.
I'm so happy that yesterday is yesterday. Our Guns, don't be so silly. Well, Guns, she's a DJ actually. Pineapple on my pizza. Off. Well, everybody, welcome Canada. Welcome, my friends. Please ignore the last idiot that just put pineapple. He's actually sat here in the kitchen complaining because he's not getting pineapple on his pizza. How are you doing this evening? I'm sure I'm going to lose Canada as soon as Barbecue Boy comes online, but you know, I don't mind. So we're already in the tin. Got peppers, red, yellow, green peppers, onions, streaky bacon, garlic, salt and pepper, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I'm just about to put some bacon on top and stick it in the cupboard. Yes, it is a hunk of worktop that I repurposed into a chopping board. as you can see, I chipped it last week, so I have to get a new one. How are you doing this evening? I have got people over this evening as well that are going to attempt to eat my food without dying.
Yeah, that's not fine.
No, it's not. This is my own recipe. It's just one that I used to like putting together myself. I used to do it with venison, so the bacon gives it a bit of extra fat. Oh, you're going out. Oh, good luck. It's a bit mad out there now. Do you have to go out, or you just decided you want to go out? Going out to the magical world outside, really been out since lockdown. Since the first lockdown. Oh, no, he has been going out. Sorry, I didn't realise. He'd been going to work. I didn't realise he'd been going to work, actually. I thought you'd completely isolated yourself. Sorry, mate. Going out for fun rather than work. There's no fun outdoors anymore, mate. Don't do it.
Everything's shut, don't do it.
There's no shops open. There's no people out there. I mean, the no people bit's the best bit about it, to be fair.
Well, I suppose if you're in the beach, you go for a walk along the seafront.
Well, the seafront now is filled. It's not filled with British people. It's filled with immigrants coming off the boat.
Could have a look at Christmas lights.
Tier 2.
We're in tier 2.
Okay.
That's what I did today.
Whereabouts are you? Canada. I didn't realise that though. Didn't realise that we were on tier 2 either.
Yeah, it's not until the 2nd.
Oh, so yeah, so we're not on tier 2 yet then?
No,
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
all changes on Tuesday. It's been announced that we're on Tuesday.
South Coast.
Places like Leicester, for instance, will be tier 3.
Right.
We were expecting to be tier 1, but for some reason I think the numbers have gone up a bit, so they've decided to put us in tier 2.
South Coast is America, if you're wondering rather.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and go South Coast.
Well, you know, there's all the South Coast.
Yeah, there's quite a few viewers though that will probably be from the United States that come through.
Bournemouth, actually.
Say again?
Bournemouth.
Oh, okay.
Not America, UK.
See? Learning more and more. I didn't know that, so you know.
And he's on about as of Wednesday where the tiering comes in.
Ah, see?
So it's UK. Same tier as us, just a different coastal resort.
Yeah. A voice you can hear in the background is Del Boy in the chat. Just so you know. He's hiding out in the corner. He likes to eat food, he doesn't like to be in the channel while it's being cooked.
Although he doesn't mind his coffee, isn't it?
I know, right?
I can all hear him.
It's perfectly fine. Right, now I need to put some tinfoil over top of this. So now just put the bacon on. So, with you being in Bournemouth, you also now know that anything that I make on this channel, you can make because, you know, you can get it from the local store. Manage tapped. Read the chat, what does it say?
Manage tail.
March 2.
I'm on stew. Well, I'm not being funny. There's two of us that are, you know,
Dyslexic
completely
twats.
dyslexic and have absolutely no idea how to pronounce that stuff. You'll have fun with that one, by the way. Just keep putting stuff like that in and you will, you know, you'll stump us every time. More stew, more stew.
Oh, okay, now.
Yeah, no, right. Now I know what you mean. Blonde moment, sorry. Well, I'm ginger. It's the closest part of me that's blonde.
Oh,
And what is it to say when you say to gingers? I'm not ginger, I'm cherry blonde.
no.
I'm not cherry blonde.
Oh,
Full on ginger. Right, now, 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's how we done. Stick that away. Sugar.
I think you meant to go quite so far.
You are?
I don't think you meant for it to go quite so far.
It went all the way.
Well,
Didn't even stop in the middle. This trailer you've got, it's got so much enamel on it.
I know, it's quite new, that's why.
Well,
I
it
say
should,
quite
should
new.
keep that enamel though. That's the sort of make
Yeah,
it is. That's what I'm saying to you.
That's
It's
what
got
I've
so
got
much
it
on
for,
it.
but I haven't used it much, to be fair. I've had it ages, but it's not used.
So what you have for tea tonight then, Canada? How far up north are you? I'm not. I'm down south now. I live in Norfolk. Norfolk, as they call it around here. No, as was just demonstrated, they can't speak correctly around here either. They say things like properly. Properly. It is miles away from nowhere.
It's the ass of the country.
It is the ass of the country.
It's one sexy ass.
It's not the worst ass I've ever seen, but it's still an ass. Oh, it's not that it's not pretty, it's the people in it.
Yeah,
But the latitude.
Right, since you've got that up on the screen, you can read that out to me. It saves me having to stop to read it.
I went to Latitude a few years back and it took forever to get there.
Oh, Latitude.
And he got a mate that lives in Shitwich.
Shitwich. If you really want to wind somebody up from around here, just call it Norwich Shitty. They don't like that at all. I am from Stockton-on-Tees originally. So I'm from Middlesbrough. County Durham. Oh, the netball then.
Oh,
No, shitty.
I was thinking football, but hey.
I know, right?
Why not?
Still works either way. Right.
Dan's left because he dated right now.
Why don't you just connect to the Wi-Fi? What's wrong with you?
He forgets it all the
Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to go get my Wi-Fi password for this numpty.
I always do this. Why I kill my data. During the last week while I sat watching Facebook.
Sorry, guys. That was just disconnected because instead of being connected to Wi-Fi, it's been using his data and has just run out. So, feel free to take the piss out of him when he comes back on.
Will do.
Don't have to wait to come back on.
Yeah, you don't have to wait till he's back on to take the piss, but you know, it's funnier for us if we get to see his face. Right, don't need that just yet. Right, so task number 2. If you want to connect up to it, it's right, you won't want to, Cass. If you need the Wi-Fi, you won't want to connect to it. I know you're not on it, but I didn't know if you brought it with you.
Yeah,
Just so you know, guys, I'm washing up as I go along because I need the ball. Not because I want to get the washing up done.
you need a food truck.
Need what?
You need a food truck.
Go on, I just need a pot wash.
Well, I'm a hot one.
I was watching somebody the other day and he was telling me how he's an avid sandbaker and he does always washing up as he goes along because what he hates is all the staff that he employs ex-kitchen staff. They're all used to either having a pot wash or a kitchen servant or, you know, sous chef or, and it's just if you watch the washing up, just accumulate. And nobody just volunteers to do it because they all expect somebody else to do it. But you get these people who come straight from college into a. To answer your question, I've been doing the eat fresh thing. So I thought I had Mexican wedges. Okay. KP. KP? KP? Yeah, that's definitely a question mark for me too. I don't know what that means. I'm not very good with abbreviations. You'll find. Oh, kitchen porter. Yeah, yeah. No, I was just saying about. I was doing the washing up, and she said I needed a kitchen porter, and I said no, I just need a lackey or a pot wash. Now you have to pay a kitchen porter, mate. I don't want to pay somebody. Right, so next on the agenda is pizza dough. We're not going to eat pizza if I don't make the dough, so.
Unless you've already done it.
No, because like I said, I was caught up on a phone call, so I didn't manage to get everything done that I needed to get done. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. The unlucky person who gets to deal with all the crap. Been there, done that, don't want to do it again. Still wearing the t-shirt. I'm wishing this wouldn't be what I'll be wearing at work. So I'm just making a quick pizza dough. Del Boy is a very awkward and picky eater. So unless it's swimming in fat or covered in chocolate, he doesn't want to know.
Very sweet.
Yes, he likes it very, 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 very sweet. I won't put any sesame seeds in it. So again?
He likes sweet pizza as well.
Yeah, I'm making a sweet dough anyway, so.
Did you have that cherry truffle one? I was actually quite nice, but it's weird. I'm used to saying
You haven't burnt or broken anything yet, so it's a success. Thank you very much. You're correct, I haven't burnt anything yet, and I haven't broken anything.
Yet being the operative word.
Yeah, being the operative word, I have bent my spatula, however. Yes, I know I'm putting extra sugar in this, but that's because Del Boy loves his sugar. I mean loves, like with a passion.
you really should.
You should not love it, yeah.
You really shouldn't have it.
Well, this is why I need a kitchen porter.
Do you use zero flour?
No, I'm not. The whole point of the Ginger Kitchen is to use items that people can buy day to day, so any old rough flour. Actually, funny enough, I explained that this morning. Normally, if I was making something for myself and it was, you know, and I wanted it to be 100%, then yes, I would use 00 flour. And it is beautiful. It comes out perfectly fine, but I have no problems using all-purpose flour to do what I'm doing.
Very much.
So we put.
Yeah, very much.
How is the sound coming through, Canada? Is it coming through alright? Can you hear me fine?
Obviously.
Well, not obviously. You can just hear a mumble.
Sometimes you can hear it, but you have to turn up so loud and have the phone so close to your ear.
Might find it difficult when he's in the water bits.
One of my jungle friends makes hers, it's always so quiet.
Video sounds all good.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much.
I've not got the sound, I didn't want to cause an echo over it.
No, you're all good. So I was supposed to be all set up and prepared and partially prepare all this evening so I could get it done fast, but I had a family phone call come through and had to deal with that, so I didn't get any more preparation done tonight. So now I'm literally making the dough and everything as I need it. I'm just glad I don't have 50 guests coming round.
Just one that's the size of 50.
I mean, yes, there is that. I don't know if you heard that, but Darren said I've just got the one that is the size of 50. His wife's just about to hit him. I have that one, at least I don't think you. So I'm just rubbing the butter into the flour, guys. And it just aids in the production of kneading it afterwards. I also don't know if Cass is going to end up stealing some of his pizza because she's already making funny noises behind me. And I haven't yet put any veggies in, so they may be 5 minutes late. By which point she may have eaten his pizza. The forgiving thing about Meatloaf is that I can put the veggies in a little bit later when I put the pizza in, and at least the meatloaf won't be overcooked. It's got the bacon on top, so it'll keep it nice and moist. So I'm not worried just yet. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm not doing a full batch. Just doing an excessively sugary batch for sweet tip over there. So again? If I was going to put a sweet topping on it, I'd have to put sugar on.
Like pineapple.
I don't have any pineapple. Alright. I warn you now, guys, it's going to be a regular big baby on my channel. So 7 grams of yeast. Yeah, because obviously I wanted to on the first rise. It's funny because this, like I said, I did pizzas last night. Say again?
Nutella pizza once in a while is pretty good.
Oh, I do like Nutella. I don't buy them because if I do, I'll eat them. And I don't mean like a little bit either. One scoop for my slice of bread, one scoop for me, one scoop for the slice of bread.
3 scoops for me.
Right. Sneak another one of them in there, and another one of them in there. And... Yeah, I agree. Very, very nice Nutella. What you can do is you can buy wafers over here. I don't know if you can buy them up north, up in where is it, Birmingham? No. Bournemouth. Or down south. Yeah, you should be able to get them. You go to Tesco, you should be able to buy them. Big flat wafers. And then you get your Nutella, and then you get some of this. Some this, your caramel. And then what you do is you get a wafer, and then you get a layer of Nutella on the wafer, which is like this big, by the way. See where my cameras are. And then you put some of that on, then you put another wafer on, and then just keep repeating it and repeating it and repeating it. And then literally heat up a jar of Nutella, full jar, in some boiling water, and then pour it straight over the top. Oh, that stuff is to die for. I might have to do it on live stream. No, not condensed milk, that's caramel. Say again? No, I get that. That's not what I've got there. Yeah, I'd rather use cream.
It does take ages to.
Same people that make it. Good evening, Miss Latte. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. We are doing meatloaf, which is in the oven already, and I'm now making pizza for Mr. Awkward, who's sat in the corner over here, because he doesn't like anything unless it's laced with sugar or chocolate, which is also laced with sugar, as you know.
But I don't like the flavours. You've got to be genuine.
And yes, he's a pain in the
You
bum.
won't eat a chocolate cake, but you eat chocolate bars.
Yeah, I get that though.
Yeah, but you won't eat anything chocolate flavoured. You don't like chocolate milkshake, you don't like chocolate.
I've seen him have chocolate milkshake. Give over.
Yes. Oh.
I've seen him have chocolate milkshake.
No, you haven't.
Sure, I have. So you said chocolate.
Any flavour but chocolate.
I don't know. I've seen him consume so many chocolate things now. I just don't think anything of it. But just so you know, I have Yorkshire. Some peas pudding. I love a good bit of peas pudding. You can. Sweet peas pudding.
Does it taste like peas?
You know what peas pudding tastes like, don't you?
Pretty gross.
No, it's just good. It's good. Do you like peas? Do you like pie and peas? Pie and mushy peas? You probably wouldn't like it.
It's alright, but I would prefer not.
No, but is that in writing? It says it's gross.
Shut up, you.
No, he's not good.
It's not me.
Give over. It's beautiful stuff.
It's
You've got to like tea flavour.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a northern
I'm
thing.
not a big fan of peas. It's one vegetable. I'll eat them, but I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely a northern thing. But then again, so is pie and peas.
Yeah. See, I'm not keen on the London version, like pie and mush and gravy. It's not, well, liquor in it, it's not flavour. I'd rather have gravy. But, each to their own, it's what you brought up with, I guess.
But it's not just that. You got to remember when we were being brought up, it was what was being grown in the area.
Yeah,
so if you couldn't physically grow peas, you wouldn't have peas, same with beans. That's the way it was.
I was quite lucky with that sort of independent sort of countryside. So we've got fields, a lot of trees, a lot of bushes, and so they have things like blackberries, pears, apples, things growing around. We used to make the best of it.
That's where I ran the pond for the Walker's Crisp Factory, so
Yeah, now you know why Darren's like he is.
Can't blame Walkers for Darren being the way he is.
It's Darren's fault, definitely Darren's fault, but yeah. Mind you, your dad and your mum have both got very sort of food when it comes to certain foods. His dad's diabetic now, so he has to be a lot more careful.
Yes. Not that he is.
No, not really. He's Darren, but they're very
Well, that's because you're trying to stop him from eating something he wants. Of course it's going over his head. It's like when we went to the hospital and we were told we went into hospital, suspected heart attack. Told us to stop eating full English breakfast. That's where we were going after we'd been there.
And still went.
I know, right? And still went.
You're like, that's going to happen.
yeah.
See the two hairy bakers, ain't you? We're worse than that. Blame Monster Munch and Frazzles. Monster Munch and Frazzles. Diet of Kings.
Nice. Love Monster Munch.
Say good onion, Monster Munch. Or Flaming Hot.
I didn't used to like anything
Nah.
apart from Monster Munch.
Why would you eat Flaming Hot? That's not Monster Munch.
No, I like Monster Munch.
I like Flaming Hot foods, but what's the point in, that being,
I like Monster Munch. You're not very good.
No, he's a vampire. And the monster. Miss Latte, what are you having for tea tonight? Miss Latte is also in the UK, so it's, at least two people have got from the UK.
Because it depends if she calls
Cheese from Yorkshire.
Pudding.
Yorkshire pudding with jam. Yes.
You're too embarrassed to say. No need to be embarrassed.
It's a microwave meal, isn't it?
Yeah, you know it's going to be.
Or beans on toast.
Crumpets.
Crumpet. Oh, I love crumpets.
I know, right? I love crumpets. Don't worry about that.
There's nothing wrong with crumpets.
Cheesy beans on toast.
Oh, another one of my favourites.
Some of the simple foods are really good though.
I'm a big fan. Jaleesa used to hate it when he used to say, she said, so, you know, what's one of your favourites? And I go, oh, beans on toast with Worcestershire sauce and some cheese. Or bangers and mash.
Yeah.
Plain old bangers and mash every time.
Foods, but they're really tasty.
Right? Just,
I
oh.
don't make too much of a deal of it. It's like one of my favourite meals is shepherd's pie.
Yep.
I love shepherd's pie.
It's just simple, basic food. Good, honest food. Yeah, don't ever be ashamed to say cheese on toast in my scream. I absolutely love cheese on toast.
So then imagine you could gourmet it all.
Yeah,
Right, I was just about to say,
You can, but don't.
I have upgraded mine from beans on toast to beans on mini pizza, because man, you get yourself a nice cheese pizza.
yeah, chuck your beans on.
Then throw your beans on top,
I'll
man.
do the same with baked potatoes. Baked potatoes, chuck the beans and cheese on. And
Yeah, it's the same principle.
yeah,
But obviously, because I make my own pizza dough, I make my own pizzas. I just throw it in the oven, and by the time the beans are done, the pizza's cooked.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And it's just freshly melted cheese underneath.
Scraping that with an old credit card.
No, I'm scraping it with a blood donor card that I've been using for the last 12 years. That's what it's been used for.
Can I link a recipe?
Can you link a recipe? What, into the chat? As far as I'm aware, you can.
Would you ever do homemade beans?
Yes, if I was asked. Just got a notification, but I don't know what for, guys. Say again?
3 stars. And then it says add the beans. And then it says gourmet sambo. Gourmet sandwich.
Alright, yeah. No, I missed the notification there for a second. I didn't see what the notification was.
Got 3 stars, I think that's probably one. By the way, did your camel come?
No, it hasn't arrived. I'm not expecting the camera to arrive for another few days yet. I'm currently using my iPhone 10 with a screen capture application allowing me to control the camera. What are you whinging about over there?
Yeah, trying to read the name because I can't read the
Yellow one is Canada.
Is it Canada or
I don't know how it's pronounced. That's just how I've heard other streamers pronounce it. Living in Bournemouth.
Yeah, well, it's not.
Well, you never know, do you?
It may have originally been.
Somebody give me a time check quickly, because I have a sneaky suspicion.
Or it's okay with him.
Anything but oi. That's alright, I call him oi.
You call me a lot worse than that as well.
Yeah, but we're on live stream in a minute, so.
Yeah, well, why didn't you say some of the things he calls me?
Anything but oi. I like it. I like your style.
It is 25 to
Okay. You have to do a person check in a second and see how late, just how late, Barbecue Boy is going to be tonight.
Well, what time was he meant to be on?
3 minutes ago. Did you find him, did you? Oh, too much flour.
Barbecue boys come up, but giving him a run for his money.
Okay, quick look while I take the dog out.
You're all good. Like I said, I was expecting everybody to jump ship when he came online anyway. You've still got about 40 minutes before my food's ready, so if you do all jump off on the barbecue boys, I will host him and then I will come back afterwards to show you how mine's turned out. That's what I'm saying, like. What I can do is, I can actually stream his stream directly to my screen on the come back shortly or be back shortly screen. Meatloaf. The problem is with the meatloaf, with the pizza, me not having a chance to do it before you got here, it means that we've got like an extra 20 minutes worth of wait time.
Are you doing cheese pizza or different toppings?
I am doing cheese, unless he goes down to the shop to get what he wants, because I refuse to buy pineapple to put on top of the pizza. I mean, why would anybody put pineapple on top of a pizza?
Because it's yummy.
Was Miss Latte, were you in the stream when
No.
I know, right? Were you in the stream when I made that pizza yesterday? Or last night, I should say? Pineapple is for dessert. Thank you very much. If I had an option to promote you in my chat, I would. If I knew how to do a shout out, I'd do that too. Well, I think it's just as simple as exclamation mark SO and then their name, but it has to be done on my computer. My hands are covered in dough, so.
Already promoted.
No, but I don't need it. I think Miss Latte has seen me kneading dough last night. She watched it go from that sticky glue to this velvet sort of dough that doesn't stick to everything. And I'll add that to my CV. Yeah, everybody's always tempted to throw more flour on when it gets to this point because it's wet and stuff. But if you actually stick more flour on, it will soak up everything you put into it. It'll just keep soaking it up, especially once you've got it this flat and it's slightly stretchy. And it'll keep soaking it up. The problem with that is that when you put it in the oven, it then just goes really dense. Like really, really dense. Because obviously all that flour's in there. So you still get your bubbles, it'll still be cooked, it'll still taste alright, but it'll just be really, really, really dense.
We live in Norfolk, we used to dense.
Yeah. Dense people, not dense pizza.
I didn't say what.
You got about 4 more minutes worth of me kneading, guys. Sorry. You are? Yeah, don't worry about that.
Not going to change anything.
No. I was going to post it to Facebook to see if anybody came on, but then I was like, do I really want the people like Beths and stuff going online? Imagine it. Well, could you imagine them saying certain things in the chat?
Yep.
Be that career over with, as I say. Not much more needing to go now. He says as his wrist starts to hurt. That was my wrist clicking.
Yeah, lovely.
I know, right?
Try it out.
Where is he?
Put it over
Actually, what I wanted to do with it. But when I picked it up, this was too sticky to stop rolling. See what I mean? So I couldn't stop. I'll still go back.
Yeah, but it's a little bit easier when we've got.
It's just habit.
Yeah.
What's that?
The feed is about a minute later.
Oh yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be a bit delayed, which is why I've got it on my phone for the chat. Right. Grab a liver, love. So, Canada, if you're still there, or if you can still hear me, one of the things about using extra strong flour instead of 0-0 to do pizza dough is you do have to knead it a little bit longer to get the work out of it. But it's still worth it, especially if you go into the supermarket and you can't get anything but plain flour. You know, no pasta, no bread, but they've got plain flour. Just get what you can. And all you're actually doing is stretching it, ripping it, tearing it, and you're strengthening the gluten within the dough. And the more you strengthen it, the more stretchier it gets. Which means that it doesn't stick to things because it stretches.
Stretchy.
See, so if I wanted to, I've already got enough to make a pizza. And the rest is going to go into a airtight bag and going to go in the fridge for tomorrow. What are you two chuckling at like little girls over there? He's being rude, so she smacked his bum. I think you'll find he probably enjoyed that, so probably wasn't the best of ideas she's ever had.
No denial.
So welcome. I now apparently have 6 viewers, so welcome everybody. This is the Ginger Kitchen. I've been doing Meatloaf. There's a bit of friendly competition against Barbecue Boy. Mine is already in the oven, so, stay tuned. And I'm now making a pizza for Mr. Awkward over here, who doesn't eat anything unless it's got sugar in it. And I mean like sugar. Or chocolate. So.
Or it has to be really meaty.
Oh, meaty, apparently.
Yeah, like steak now high or small.
I love steak now, fine.
There is a lot I don't like, actually.
I was going to say, to be fair though, Cass, I
I
don't think I've come across any food so far that you've said no to.
No, I mean, there is a few that I don't
Licorice, but it's only because you're allergic to it.
don't like it either, but it's actually something I'm allergic to.
Time for that Toblerone casserole.
Oh,
He would devour it.
Sounds good.
Right, sounds good. How long?
oh, really?
Keep me address, post it down.
Why does it have to make mince pies every other day? He devours them.
Oh, still waiting for my pumpkin pie, my sweet potato pie. So Cass makes hype. Cass makes mince pies and pumpkin pies, and she's gonna make me some sweet potato pies at some point, apparently. Maybe. She's changing the tune every day.
Don't hold your breath, mate.
Depends what kind of behaviour you want me to do.
Well, at the moment, I'm just happy that you're cooking me some food. So, as long as Meatloaf turned out right.
And by the way, guys, these will be some of the harshest critics you've ever seen in your life. Oh, brandy butter, yes, please.
Oh, I love brandy butter and rum sauce. Orange ice cream is really good with mince pies. Orange ice cream. Or make it yourself.
Orange ice cream.
Used to get it in Aldi.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Never heard of it.
Used to take the top off the mince pie while it was still hot, put a spoon full of orange ice cream in there.
Either speak up slightly louder or stick it in the chat.
He'll have to do it.
Why will he have to do
Because
it?
he's on it.
Oh. Apparently they're going to put something in the chat in a minute to tell you how they have theirs. There's something about that. Yeah, there is something soothing about the kneading. And I kind of get carried away like I just did there. And I'm now 3 minutes over my kneading time and I need to allow it to proof. So I'm just having to flour the surface to undo some of the damage I just did.
It's like when you're making breadcrumbs with your pastry.
Yeah, if you make too much too.
No, I just get carried away doing it.
Oh, no.
It's relaxing sometimes. If you're in the right mood for it.
I was going to say, when it comes to making breadcrumbs, that doesn't relax me so much. But that's because of the finger feel.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me once I get to the cold hand with the breadcrumbs. Got butter and that.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I agree there's like a multitude of ways to do it. But I make mine literally with with flour and butter. So I like to literally rub it between my fingers, but I don't like that feeling of the greasy flour on my fingers.
I'm not keen on it at first, but after you get so far into it, I'm alright.
There's just something about that particular texture that just doesn't sit right with me. Oh, I've heard Somebody's put ghost. What are we on about peppers now? It's like yours thin and crispy or deep dish. Barry?
What?
Thin and crispy or deep dish?
Deep dish.
Disembodied voices add to the scene. We're ghost really.
Alright, just talking to myself, really. You can hear somebody, then it's all in your head.
Else, yeah, Miss Latte said ghost maybe.
Go ghost hunting? Yeah, do a bit of that.
You don't mention ghosts to these two because they are ghost hunters.
Well, not
Well, they used to be.
investigators.
Oh, sorry, investigators, I'm sorry.
Because hunters collaborate.
Well, don't you hunt them down?
No,
You don't?
no.
So what do you do when you find them?
I've never found one. Ah!
Not very successful ghost hunter.
No, right, okay, she's not very successful, but she's a ghost hunter.
We investigate places to see if there's anything unusual about them, and if we can't, like, find any other explanation for it, then we'll consider that it might be.
I got plenty in my house.
Oh yeah.
That's correct, Miss Lardy. It really isn't the year for asking about sanity.
Especially not with us, lad.
Especially not with us. You're in the wrong stream for sanity.
We question ourselves, let alone
Anyone else? We don't just question what's out there, we question what's in here.
We've had some peculiar things happen.
Well, I cannot deny that I've seen physical things manifest.
I've seen things.
However, I do like to deny that there's any kind of form of religion or spiritual and whatever, because I don't want to believe. Not because I'm scared, just because I look at it this way: if there is something out there that is higher than ourselves, then why the hell do they put us through all the shit we go through every day?
Until you know the answer, though, you can't really do it.
Exactly. Actions and Stanley.
And there you go, showing your age again.
Actions and Stanley. You were there. Exactly. I know what I like, and that's why.
Right to right.
There's a chat going on. Exactly. Actions and Stanley. So did I.
Obviously,
Yeah, I've got to admit, I reckon most of the viewers that are coming into this chat are going to be roughly our age anyway.
Yeah, looks like it.
Because a lot of them come from another stream where most of them are our age.
So this is TikTok throwaway feed there.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of bloody bell. Maybe I'll just come in.
Hey, we are now history in schools. Did you not know that?
You are RAP if you're born any time
Before 2020.
before the late 90s, according to TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me, yeah. Quite funny. Spare door, so tomorrow I will be having pizza. Because I can get more of my cheese out of the freezer, and I can just save that for tomorrow and then do myself one for dinner. Also means I need to bake myself a loaf for tomorrow. And I would normally just use my shower cap over the top instead of cling film. But I used it today and it got stuck to the sourdough starter, and then when I pulled it off, the elastic all came out of it. So disaster struck, and we're coping with it with cling film. Wait, can you? Yeah, you can freeze cheese.
Yep.
My advice to you guys: if you're going to freeze cheese, make sure you do it when it's fresh, not, it's all good well you're buying it when it's close to the end of the day, and then you can freeze it. It basically gives you, I don't know, I mean, it depends on how close to the end of life it is. I can buy cheese from wholesale with 3 days left on it, which means it's got 7 commercial days left on it. And I stick that in the freezer. When I take it out, it'll last at least a week as a general rule.
What sort of bread is?
More. I have a mixture here of 80% mozzarella and 80% cheddar, and that is grated. I also put cheese slices in there that are fresh cheese, not cheap nasty cheese like Kraft or whatever, but actual cheese slices. You stick them in there too. Second to me? That's horrible. I wouldn't even suggest that. I wouldn't suggest it to anyone, guys. I'm freeze just about everything, guys, because I'm buying bulk.
I take it you don't defrost it, just use it frozen.
No, defrost it. Stick it in the fridge, leave it for 24 hours. Ruffle it up in your fingers. That's why when I put it on the top, you'll see me literally get out of the bag and re-shake it up. Don't get me wrong, I have cooked it from frozen, especially when I made a mistake the other week and forgot that I put the oven on and I put the bag of cheese on top and it started to instantly defrost and cook at the same time. So then I instantly realised that I needed to cook it, so I threw it straight on my griddle pan and stuck it on a piece of bread. 200 grams of melted cheese, beautiful.
Every day is a school day.
Oh, you'll learn something every day on this stream. No, don't think it'll always be good though.
Can't guarantee that.
How to make friends and influence people. Don't copy me. My dad used to say I could write the book on making friends and influencing people. The quickest way to lose them. He also told me that I can't hold other people to my standards, and that's why I can't hold other friends. Because my standards are too high, apparently. And I blamed him because I got my standards from that asshole.
Not been too bad. I've worked for a few years. One of the only ones that has survived.
What's that?
So one of the only friends that has survived those standards for so long.
Well, because you don't tell them bullshit lies.
Oh, what?
You say yes or no when I ask you if you do something. You don't just go, well, yeah, alright, I'll do it, and then I don't see you for 3 weeks. I mean, don't get me wrong, you do disappear for 3 weeks. I don't know where you've gone, but you don't promise to do something before you go. I was explaining to the chat earlier this morning how I lost my job, and then I lost my house, and then my engine dropped out the bottom of the car, and then COVID kicked in. It was just like, one big whirlwind of shit all at the same time. Because somebody was asking why, I said, oh, well, if I've got to go get that, I need to ring up and see if my lift can give me a lift to this job. And they were like, what do you mean you lift? I'm not getting on the bloody bus. So yeah, it's just the way it goes, you know? Like, well, I hope your stream works out for you. And I said, well, I'm not doing this for money. You know, I'm just doing this if I can help one person learn how to cook something, brilliant. So then the job done, isn't it? You know?
I don't think I'm taught enough stuff in school which is basic stuff.
Oh no, not even taught half the stuff.
I would love to have taught.
So as you can see, guys, I'm just using a deep dish because my pizza tray is missing in action. Yeah, I lent it to somebody, and that was a lend, it wasn't a give, and I don't know where it's gone. No, I know it wasn't you, but the person I lent it to was like, oh, well, I didn't have it. I mean, really? You didn't have it? Well, I know I borrowed it, but I'm sure I'll give it back. Yeah, of course you did. So, just a simple, he likes his deep dish. It's not going to be as deep as I think he wants it, but he's either going to have it now or he's going to have it later, and he wants it now, so it's tough shit. Because I also know that Cass isn't going to want to wait around for his food while she's munching out on meatloaf. I'm not even sure if I'm going to get as far as doing the veggies because she might just massacre it before I get the veggies done.
Just stick a slice of meatloaf on top of the pizza.
It's not bread.
She'll be happy.
It's not fresh bread.
You can make some fresh bread if you want some fresh bread.
But you know what I like with fresh bread? It doesn't get done. I'm alright. I'm not too bad. I have eaten today.
Canada Boy says get a donate button so we can fund a new pizza dish.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I would, however, I've got to have 3 1-hour-long streams with 3 people in it in order to get to the point where I can have subs and a donate button, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to be able to basically prove that you're not just on there for 5 minutes because you become an affiliate, so you actually get
Nah, it
money.
says nah.
Nah, now what? now what?
Nah means no. You don't have
So I know what nah means, Darren. Thanks for that.
just in case you're being thick again.
Jesus Christ, nah. I know what nah means, but now what? How do I do that then?
They changed it.
Oh.
Oh.
Unbeknownst to you.
Say again?
Unbeknownst to you.
I was just supposed to pour you another vodka.
I just wanted to transport a bit warm.
They must have changed the requirement to put a link in your bio. Saw something in the background. Ghost sighting.
Yeah, that would have been Cass getting herself a glass of water.
See?
Ghost.
You can see ghosts.
Told you we have ghosts on this channel.
God. All them on the top soon.
Right, but if you look at this screen, look, right, they can only see if you stood up and you come close because you're cut off, I'm cut off here in my head. So if I do this, what I'm saying is if you come near me, you'll be able to see where they can see you. So there we go, look, this was frozen.
I'm still staying below the door.
Yeah, that's the top of the door. There's Cass's hand. Ghost number 1. Ghost!
Oh, yeah, just about.
Yeah.
That's all you need to say.
Actually, to be fair, most of the people that come into these chats are fairly.
Oh, a floating arm.
We have it all in.
Told you, we are not alone.
We do
The truth is out there.
We do everything in it.
Easy.
Cover all bases.
Just remember we are live.
Well,
Suggestions that will come from the chat will not be pleasant.
Sorry.
2 blokes, 1 woman. She's not doing anything.
No worse than we've said.
I wasn't thinking along those lines.
No, but this is my chat. Think about that. If they're willing to put up with me on a regular basis,
I'm innocent.
she's not. She's probably a lot more innocent than me and Darren, but she's not innocent.
Not by a long shot.
Alright.
I can hide it better.
You don't.
No.
You hide better, you don't hide it better.
I don't try to hide it though, you know.
Alright, I say I don't hide it at all, so realistically.
You get the game way too easy.
Game? Is it a game?
Wow. See, I told you. You know nothing.
Only one game I'm thinking about right now, and that's Rust. That's because the server reset yesterday and we're still in the middle of building the base.
Oh dear. Well.
Alright guys, just simple 4 cheese pizza. Should keep him quiet for at least 10 seconds. It's not really big enough, but I am going to be doing some sides, and he's obviously going to be eating some of the meatloaf. He's not that much of a puff, but he might be.
You might
He'll try it. And say, don't like this, it's got peppers in.
Like you did with the eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cass. I did try it. You asked him, I did try it.
No, I appreciate you tried it. That's the main thing.
But first bite, and it was like raisin, and I was just like.
There's people just don't like, you know.
Which is really weird because I love grapes, for one.
Same taste.
It's exactly the same fruit, though.
Doesn't taste the same.
Right? That's what I'm saying. But that's just caramelisation inside that happens on the shrimps,
that's
right?
what makes it taste
Right.
a certain way. My mum won't.
I love grapes, and I don't mind raisins when they're fully dried out, like actual dried raisin.
Yeah, you just don't like the mincemeat.
But it's the bit in the middle, because do you know the biscuits you get that have got little flakes of dried
oh, like promise. I don't know.
raisins. That's what's in them. That's all that's in them, raisins.
The shortcake ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I absolutely love them.
I love them.
But for some reason, moist raisins aka a dried fruit that's been re-moistened,
Yeah.
just doesn't taste right.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know why. Right, so would you like some mash?
I ain't lost. You do what you want to do.
Well, I was going to do mash and carrots, but I'm just looking to finish the carrots and realised got to buy the carrots.
What's cinnamon?
So I ain't got carrots, but I've got mash.
Yes.
I've got tennies.
Yeah, mash and
I won't do mash. I
you
I know, but you eat meatloaf and pizza, won't you?
Yeah.
That's the point. So as opposed to us just having meatloaf
Yeah.
and me having to eat half a cat and have the other half, and you getting none.
Well, that's not entirely my idea.
Not really. No, think about it.
Yeah, right. I reckon everybody else would be in agreement. Eat the whole meatloaf.
I've got to be honest, I reckon the audience would agree.
Yeah, if he's too fussy soddy.
Say again.
If he's too fussy soddy.
Canada, if it is possible to do a button that you were on about, if you want to let me know in the chat how, I'll certainly have a look at it, but it won't be right this second.
Good idea, because you need to eat.
I get that, but apart from the fact I don't like it, that's good.
Nobody does.
No,
But at the end of the day, you're doing
there
this.
and they've got the choice.
But you're doing this for this show, so at the end of the day, it's like having a loaf tin, for instance.
Don't get me started on love tins.
You need a loaf tin, you need a pizza.
Don't get me started on love tins. You asked Darren how many love tins I've bought in the last 5 years.
Really?
Get more about than he thought it would. Yeah.
So you know you're not.
Right, but these aren't, the one I've got there is not a standard love tin.
No,
The one that you've got there is small.
I know.
Right, to get the industrial ones, it costs me a fortune.
I've got some silicone ones, but I don't think
I don't
they're
think crap.
well.
They're absolutely crap. They don't hold the spoon up because there's so much give. So when it's expanding out in the oven, it expands out
I
instead
did
of
make
up.
a nice orange marmalade cake in one before, and that turned
Ooh,
out
orange marmalade cake, guys. What do we reckon?
really
We get her on to make her cake?
literally had to feed it. Hold it and feed it, it's so nice.
Feed it. Did you feed it?
Like if you do Christmas cake, you do it alcohol,
Yeah, but what did you feed it?
If I remember rightly, it's like a sort of marmalade mix, but it was thinned down obviously so you could pour it in.
Right.
It's like a syrup. It's like an orange marmalade syrup.
So these pans are these are great. You know what I mean?
Great, I need these. Some lovely ones in Tesco's.
These are Tesco's standard brand.
No, I've seen some really nice ones at Tesco's. Just, you know, the decent coating and they're not cheap.
I'm gonna do boiled potatoes.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Purely because.
It's quicker.
Well, again, you can ask.
I know, alright, I get it. Get it.
I'm getting a list together.
Oh, you've thrown me now. What have we done with parents then?
It doesn't take much to throw you into the second.
Not these days. Which one's that?
I think it was on about the marmalade and cake.
Well, that was you then, Cass.
I've never tried it before, but up for learning new recipes. I assume that's what it was about.
Well, if you're on about the cake, it would be a new recipe for me to learn as well, so we can always do it as a bake along.
I can always send you the recipe.
Get the recipe, get the ingredients, tell you what ingredients you need, guys, and then you can literally bake along with me. That is one of the things that's going to be on the schedule anyway.
I've got so many recipes. You could
Well,
never
it's,
run out.
well, once a week we're going to take a recipe from one of the viewers,
Right.
or ingredients that the viewers have got, and I'll make a recipe up with the ingredients they've got.
Oh, but is it schedule or is it schedule?
Oh.
Schedule. Because I'm British and I speak English.
I love it.
And again,
I do it traditional time, right? So, as some of you know, my family are all pretty much in America, and we go through this quite often where I'll say one thing and she'll say something else, and then I'll correct her. And when she tells me I'm wrong, I ask her which one of us is British and which one of us speaks English. I am terrible, you're right, Kaz, but I've always been terrible.
Yes.
it's something that's never been hidden. We do it just trying to take
Ghost going past again, look.
Did they see me?
Yes.
No, sorry, I just thought I'd turn into you.
You just thought you were, sorry.
Just from the top.
Oh, thank you very much. Finally got a pot wash, guys.
Not getting paid for it, but I am getting food. So it's all good.
He's saving me from having to do all the work.
Match in the background.
I know, right? Ghost is wearing the same colour t-shirt as the walls.
Well, it's not, but it might look like it.
Oh yeah, it's not quite the same.
Not quite.
Not far off.
Like my Harry Potter t-shirt.
Is that your Hogwarts one, is it?
Yeah. Why not?
Wearing a Hogwarts t-shirt.
Well, I
Clothes
thought I
is
should
matching the
cover up
background.
just in case it wasn't falling out.
Right?
Well,
My ratings would go through the roof. Don't know if you all heard that, guys. But she's wearing a long t-shirt because she didn't want her breasts popping out on the stream.
Yeah,
Because she's inflicted with rather large breasts.
I did. They just pretend.
They just pretend, are they?
Yes,
Apparently they just pretend
yes,
ones.
it is Hufflepuff. You're right.
So I thought it was quite funny, but like I just said, I do think that would increase the ratings.
Well,
I'm not sure I'd be allowed on Twitch any longer. There we go. We've got a Ravenclaw in the chat. Oh, shit.
I'm not actually Hufflepuff, but I do like the t-shirt. I just got bought it.
So what are you normally?
I don't really have a 100% preference because I like Slytherin and Gryffindor.
Really, I'm more Gryffindor.
Yes,
Yeah,
you've
well,
got to love some of that dark
Slytherin.
magic.
I do love dark magic. Don't get me wrong.
And the green.
But there's so much a better way to actually learn it than joining an evil clan.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
like
just...
Slytherin because it sounds like something else.
Alright, slip it in. Where you headed, you don't want him to say it.
Slytherin and Gryffindor are good
Well,
combine.
see, the one that was the... Oh, what's his name?
His deep dish pizza's gone nuts, by the way, guys.
The one that died.
Literally. The one that died, Dumbledore.
Yes, Slytherin. What's his name? I can't think of it, but you probably remember. No,
You know about the boy?
my teacher.
What you said? You said it wasn't him.
Slytherin teacher. He's dead now. He's an actor that died. For real.
Oh, an actor that died for real lives in Slytherin.
Black hair.
Black hair.
What's his name?
Alan Rickman.
That's the one. Somebody knew who I meant. I like me.
Thank you, Grenada.
Snape.
Yes, that's it. See, I like him. I think he's a great actor. Even though I can't remember his name.
Sometimes it's good to just watch her struggle with it.
I know. Everybody does.
It's funnier for us if she, sits there for 3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes. I'll be there all night.
She's right, she would be there all night. Right, I need to turn this off
I
the
get
stream.
brain fog, so I can't help that.
Say again?
I have brain fog. I can't help that.
I have brain something.
Yeah, well, I'm not even sure it's brain.
Pinky and the brain.
Oh, really?
brain.
I should have known that would happen.
Well, we're here today then, Biggie.
I love that when I was a kid.
Trying to take over the world. You do the same thing we do every day, Fergie.
With the world.
Alright.
What are we doing today then, Brains?
Oh, I was watching something earlier. Because I like DuckTales when I was a kid. And something
Like what?
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Yeah.
Everybody likes DuckTales.
And then they showed you the Rescue Rangers. Rescue Rangers.
Sorry.
Rescue Rangers.
We got Pinky and the brain stuck in there. Pinky and the brain stuck in the brain.
Oh dear, it's really like, I love Chippendale. Absolutely fantastic memories of this. And I love the song. Don't do cartoons like that now.
No, don't do cartoons right now, you're right.
Teletubbies.
Because the innocence and sanity of children is gone.
God. I can't understand our cartoons now. The main things like Iggle Piggle. Oh my god, why?
Still got the gummy bears for a team too.
Oh, I love the gummy bears. I can remember mentioning that a few years ago. People were like, what?
Yes, it was me. Every time you mention it.
And the Wuzzles.
The Wazzles?
Wuzzles. They were animals that
You
could
mean the
buy.
Wordles?
No, bottle. Cartoon.
No.
Where's the thing? I'm
Give you the key.
I'm going to Norfolk, but you two can just shut up.
I ain't got a brand new comb down. What's the computer?
Sorry. I did get you.
And the computer.
I'll try not to.
Don't care about me, I can deal with that. Oh, you got that one. You're literally washing what I need right now.
That sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know you need a washer upper.
You always needed a washer upper.
Well, I was nice.
None of them want to do it just for food.
I'm not doing it. I did it the other day.
Say again?
Where's was played at my sister's wedding?
Oh my god, really?
Nice.
Got me scene.
Did they bring the combined harvester?
We saw Jimmy Cricket
Let
live.
you see get shit faced at the wall.
I don't know, right? That doesn't surprise me either.
That sounds about right, yeah.
That would be the Wurzel's.
Yeah. Proper.
Did they drive up in a brand new combined harvester?
Who was it that sang
They broke
Rabbit,
their
Rabbit,
camper
Rabbit,
van.
Rabbit?
Huh?
Rabbit, Rabbit, Rabbit.
Just a day.
Yeah.
I
I can remember being a kid and hearing it, and all I just like to think it was going on about rabbits, but I was too young to really know it. Serious, I was little. No, I was a strange child.
We know you were. You're a strange adult.
Love me, really.
They brought the camper.
No,
Oh, the Wurzels brought their camper.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
I did say, but yeah, obviously.
Yeah, no, I heard you say, but I thought he was on about he'd gone somewhere and took his camper.
See?
And then I read the chat.
Where's was got this and
Yeah, you got shit faced in the bar, sounds about right for them, though.
They probably didn't want everyone to see them once they were completely family. So they went back to the camper van. And that was his.
Alright. Used to get 50 pence big all the time. What I worked for the good to know. What's the late bar manager, wasn't it? What? I ain't got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Nice. I got completely legless with the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, nice.
He left me a t-shirt fully signed and everything.
Lovely.
He was doing a charity show to one of his friends. So he was the backing drummer. For his friend's band who was just starting out was like, really, you're the backing drummer, yeah?
How is that even possible?
Because he was there just to lend his name to the charity.
Oh.
See what I mean? So he wasn't actually there on a gig.
It's still good, right?
Oh yeah.
It's not like you needed to do it.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like he was, you know, it was all.
I can remember you going to that show.
When they say, "Can you bring me a case of champagne?" And by the way, you'll be drinking with us all night. You don't refuse.
Well, you were a roadie.
I know, right?
No, that's what.
Oh no, I wasn't a roadie. I was the late bar manager. And I used to start at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I used to work right through till 9 o'clock the next morning as the only manager on a night shift. But he came in when my manager was still in, and pulled him to one side and asked if I could be off duty all night so that he could drink with me.
Yeah, nice one.
He just wanted me to pour cocktails, that's all it was.
Yeah, it's still a nice job if you can get
Oh, it was cushy. Yeah, because he told me when he ordered the first bottle, he was like, we were having a chat and whatever. And he was like, right, well, why don't you come and sit with us because we're going to need somebody to look after us all night anyway. And I was like, well, I can't do that, I'm at work tonight. And my boss came and told me I had to.
Nice.
Not going to complain, not going to tell my boss no.
Well, it's a job like that. Certainly worse things you could be doing.
That's the last time we were with celebrities.
I know, right? And that was the last time I was out in public. Oh yes, and these were the last of the two.
Oh yes.
Last time we was with
These were the last time me and Darren went out to see some celebrities, and that was what, just before lockdown as well, wasn't it? The last two of the Grumbleweeds. I don't think it is the last two, but I think the other two that were with him.
No, one wasn't with him, one passed away.
Two passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be, but I thought one was still knocking about, but not.
Yeah, there is one that is still knocking about that's not part of the whole thing.
How to do a comedy show with a rumbleweed.
Yeah, it was. We turned up actually expecting it to be a comedy show of some description, and it wasn't. It was how to do comedy. So like how to become a comedian. So out of everybody that was in the room, we were the only ones that looked out of place.
feeling old now. Miss Latte, before my time.
Before mine, no.
Thanks.
Before mine.
Oh, thanks.
You're younger
Jesus
than me.
Christ.
You're younger than me.
Well, could it be before your time, but not mine?
Well,
Exactly, Cass.
I don't remember the
Well, that's just because you weren't watching or listening, were you?
Probably not. I prefer the cartoon.
I need more vodka.
There ain't enough vodka to cope with feeling as old as you're going to feel now.
Don't forget my glass.
I won't. I was going for it. Don't worry.
There's still water in it, but that can be ticked away.
I think you forget I have a wet room.
Oh,
I mentioned, so I've got no clue where you've got.
So that good.
Canada boy. I mentioned, and I've got no clue where you've got.
Yeah. See, I told
So
you.
really, really old then.
I like the interesting things, like gummy bears.
We've
Right?
gone off into a tangent that no fucker can keep up with.
Gotta admit that we have done that.
Not the first time.
No, unfortunately, us three together does cause some confusion sometimes.
No,
He's got that water.
You'll be quiet, you, Mrs. Second Vodka. He's alright, he doesn't need a drink.
We don't want to drink, he's driving.
Did you try the vodka?
No, I don't think he did. Did you?
no, not yet.
I think he's waiting for it. He's been driving every bloody day.
He's driving at night, he was asleep.
Yeah, but you never know when that's going to be the last.
Smell.
Well, maybe she could have showered then. You
Shut up, you. It smells like laundry, like Sweet's cooking, but there's no material on anything. It could just be my laptop about to burn out.
It might be this because it's got used in
Everybody's brain trying to keep up with hers.
Yeah, could be mine. Smoking, you know.
Well, your pizza's almost done. You've got about 2 minutes on the pizza, and you've got about 3 minutes before I pull this meatloaf
So
out.
you've got about 5 minutes. You've got about 5 minutes before the pizza's gone then. No, it's
Well, I found out what the burning smell is. So I'm pissing Bob on.
there you go. First one now.
Alright, yeah. Well, whoever it was that said I'm doing better because I haven't burned anything, I have now. Me finger.
Oh, well, that's silly. Could have been worse, I suppose.
I can't remember who it was that said it, to be fair.
Canada.
It's the one that doesn't mind being called anything other than oi.
Yeah.
I wonder if oi's got a brand new combine to harvester. Oi's got a brand new combine to harvester.
I know when I go home and I start singing that, I'm all going to be cursed. That's for sure.
Well, that's not what they say around here anyway. I can't read and I can't write, but I can nick a tractor.
I know who you're referring to.
Or a bus.
That's what the Northerners used to say when we used to come down from North. And all the Suffolk people and Norfolk people used to say to us, I can't read and I can't write, but I can drive a tractor. And we used to say, well, we can't read and we can't write, but we can nick your tractor.
You should have been a farm lad. I know you were.
I was going to say, I was a farm lad. What are you on about?
In this area, rather. You sound so like
I'm alright. I do a Norfolk accent really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just talk as if you're not thinking.
Yeah.
Switch off your brain, you sound like a Norfolk person.
I do struggle.
Don't look at me like that, Darren.
Do you want this?
Well, my ass.
Oh.
It was the way you looked at me after you'd said it. Do you want this?
Do you want it dripping or do you want it
Yes,
thin?
please.
Next time.
It's actually something I use as a measuring cup.
Right then. Just double check.
Given leads around here. What did leads do?
You haven't forgiven Leeds?
In Bournemouth, haven't forgiven leads.
You better not keep an eye on the chat, let me know what he says.
Rioted in my town years ago.
Oh.
I guess it must have been after a football match.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, you nearly got took up at a rugby match. Nearly ended up in, what, Wales?
Yeah.
Probably got something to do with fighting.
No,
No,
I was working security.
it was security and they were so happy afterwards because rugby players all get in the good
Just
zone,
after
don't
we
they?
thrashed them. Yeah,
Started
Bournemouth
picking
beat
him up and
Leeds,
trying to
didn't
take him on the train.
Yeah, as Darren ever told me the day about the day my dad called, 2 full rugby team, a bunch of pups.
Oh no.
In the pub, blasted out all our faces, all the rugby players blasted out their faces.
Oh no.
Then he gets in the middle of these two great big teams that are having a bit of a, not a barney, not like an argument, like a fight, but we're having a discussion about something to do with rugby.
Yeah.
And he just stood right in the middle like this cast and he went, "You're all a bunch of fucking puffs."
Oh my God.
This is local.
Oh my God.
30,000 away fans. No, that's a lie. Leeds never had 30,000 fans.
Can you hear Del Boy in the background, by the way?
Oh dear. You probably don't want to be fair.
Because if not, then, you know.
This latte, you talk about football, that went over my head.
Oh, it's not down.
It was the stuff on top of my hop.
Oh, is it just that one?
Because it's a ring I've never used.
Oh,
Brand
so,
new.
yeah, it's electric as well.
Yeah.
That's why I like gas.
Can't afford gas.
No.
You can hear voices, but can't make out what's being
I'm giving
said.
his money, so I give
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Say again, sorry?
This latte, you can hear voices, but can't make out what's being said.
Well, in that case, if you've got something to say, you want to hear, you're going to have to type it in the chat.
Yeah.
Or you're going to have to come and stand here.
Or shout God up like you normally do.
Alright.
It's not normally quiet.
Can you hear Cass, who stood behind me, by the way?
I have to admit, I am quite quiet a lot of the time.
Probably not.
I don't know, because they're commenting on things I've said.
I know, so she's literally right there, and the mic's just here, so. Kind of
Really
expect it.
quiet.
Generally.
Yeah, she is really quiet anyway, to be fair.
I think I'm quite loud, but everyone else tells me I'm quiet.
You're really not loud, Cass.
No, but obviously I hear myself as loud.
Well, let's go show about being a screamer.
It's good.
Is she really loud, Darren?
Completely different subject.
Do you like the colours in on that one, Darren?
You best not.
Heard it here first, folks. He's not allowed to say anything.
Tell a joke and I'll let you know if I hear it.
He doesn't know how to tell jokes.
It's called streams a joke. What are you on about?
You don't want to hear his jokes. His jokes are terrible.
Yeah, you don't want to hear his jokes.
The
We
worst
don't want to hear his jokes.
the worst
He doesn't even want to hear his jokes.
ever. I told him he needs his joke work, but he won't believe me. He very occasionally comes out with one really good joke and we're all shocked.
We have to put it in our diary.
Cancelled all British this year because black ice matters.
Shut up, you sit down.
Yeah, I don't like your jokes.
I know, right? Your jokes get worse and worse.
They're not good.
Just warming up some beefy tomato sauce and cooking some potatoes. However, the pizza is done, so Darren gets to eat.
Well, that just means that it's always ready when you do.
But apparently they want to hear your joke from earlier.
Which one?
As you can see, the pizza didn't turn out quite how I was expecting.
But that's really good.
Darren.
Yeah, a little bit of a.
The sides may have spread inwards more than I was expecting, but it's cooked perfectly.
Looks nice.
No doubt it tastes nice. It's just like the excess on the
Yeah.
outside. And yes, before you all say it, I
How
did
long?
just. How long what?
How long does meatloaf take? That piece of crust looks good.
The meatloaf hasn't got long left.
It's like
You know what goes on really well with that crust? Garlic.
Would you right? Yeah.
I thought you were going to say hammer and chisel.
Yes, fuck.
I catch him when I go good. Thank you.
Physically abused.
Everything's just been covered in sauce. Look at that bullet.
Careful, that's hot. Don't burn any more fingers.
It's on my fingers, I want to get off. It's all this tomato sauce off my hob.
Yeah, I've got one as well.
She just sent
Ew.
everybody.
Ew. Genuine messages. It's genuine.
See what you've done to the sponge.
Why? How do you get things crazy? I can miss out.
Just gone like that on the hob and it's just burnt straight out of the hob.
Well, what's nice in it? At least your dishes are clean.
Well.
I didn't do the riddle thing.
No, fine. Should be happening really now. Right, so let's try that again, hey guys. Well, it seems to have stuck, and I don't know why, because it's never stuck to this tin before.
It's because it's over and enveloped itself around the edges.
As in, like, it's not even come off the base, look.
Yeah.
I don't mind a little bit, so I throw my wind now into the words. Well, guys, after last night's pizza success, this may be a bit of an issue. Well, it's the same pizza mix I've been using for another hour. Now it's stuck to my tray. Well, normally what it would mean is that there was something damp in the tray, like a bit of moisture on the bottom. So what's happening is it's cooked, it's literally cooked the base, and now there's this wet spot which folds it onto the base. And then it literally cooks onto the base, which is no good to you then.
I know my pizza trays are massive, but they've got holes in the bottom.
Yeah, that's not a pizza tray like this.
No, I know it's not. But
That's,
to get a frozen one, they're ideal.
well, I freeze these. I freeze these anyway. What are you chuckling at?
Miss Barty, like my joke.
Oh. That's because she doesn't know you.
She hasn't heard it about a million times.
I know, she's not on version 22.
Yeah, I know, I mean, first time, not so bad. Just gets worse from there, though.
Good guys, nice deep dish. Nicely baked. And yes, I know it looks thicker than it is, but the actual edge is only that big. Because you've got the overlap as well. So we'll last him all of 10 seconds. And then I'll be looking for more food for him. It's not the style of the show. Pizza isn't the style of the show. So anyway. However, you'll have to let them know what you think in the chat. You have to rate it out of 10. Alright, it's not going to be good. He's going to give you a rating, guys. So, you know, just from looks alone, feel free to give me a rating. Do you want knife and fork, or do you want me to just cut it in 4 pieces?
That's alright, I'll work with it like that.
And I'm just doing a simple beef and tomato sauce to go with the meatloaf, which I've just let pull out.
So how did you make it with tomato? Did you put like a mustard
No, I put beef flavouring, beef essence in, and Marmite, beef percent. It's not actually beef. Normally, if I was doing an actual proper beef and tomato sauce, I'd use the run-off of beef. But because I haven't got a beef joint, I've got minced meat, which isn't even minced meat anymore, it's kind of meatloaf. So, do you see what I mean? It's not so easy to get the sauce. Sourdough, so let's put it on top shelf, please. That was in the top shelf.
No, I didn't recommend the top shelf.
Right, guys, moment of truth.
Woo!
I'm gonna have to have a quick look at Barbecue Boy's stream, see if he's even got his in the oven yet. Knowing him, we won't have. Let's have a quick look, shall we?
Don't unfriend me.
Thank you very much, Miss Latte. Auto mode held this message for a reason. Identify and allow this post or chat. What did you put? Oh, fuck. I'll just allow it. It doesn't matter. Boris Johnson's new suggestion for stay ho ho home. Oh my god. Unfriend.
I told you they're bad. We're not these.
Be back in just a second, guys.
He's got the toilet gun to kill him.
I'm just going to hang this over.
No! That means I'll be on camera. I don't want to see my face. I don't even want to see my face. Cheesy. You're not. You're not.
Just missing the pineapple.
If you didn't hear that downstairs, it's just missing the pineapple.
Samantha, you two are not good. What did you do?
He took a bite and he goes, it's just missing the pineapple. So I went over and said, if you mix that downstairs, it's missing the pineapple.
It doesn't look like he's even put his in the barbecue yet. Right, so I'm now posting in Barbecue Boys chat, by the way. Highlighted message. How are you doing?
Really? You need to get out more. Miss Latte needs to get out more. Also.
Let's see if I can bring him in under this.
The ginger kitchen in the house. I think your meatloaf probably went a bit better than mine, mate.
What a surprise! Just about to do the reveal. We'll post on your Discord. Right, so oh crap. Oh, there we go. Canada is actually in both chats right now. He's in Barbecue Boys as well, so alright guys. You pack it in, you. Ready, guys? Stay away from the sauce. Eating sauce and you're not the freaking meatloaf yet.
Hold on. And you're not looking.
Look at that, guys.
I think we've got bigger eggs and bigger chickens in the UK. Okay.
We've got bigger seagulls.
There we go. Tension.
That's good.
Did you get me? Oh,
That's a strong recipe. I've been hand, mate. I've been hand.
That'd be bad.
To be honest, there's only me and Claire eating, and this is a lot of meatloaf for 2 people.
Well, this one's a big one.
I was going to say, Canada, if you want to let him know, ours is a big one too, and there's only 2 of us eating this, so.
Sometimes that's the best way. You don't have to share so much.
How wide is the meatloaf supposed to be, guys? How wide is the meatloaf supposed to be?
How wide? Same width as a tin.
A loaf tin, sorry.
Can't see that. Here we go. How's this? How's this?
Walk on by. Way! Oh, splash producers. And not the good kind. He isn't using a tin? What's he using then?
Taller. I will put more meat there. More meat? Should we get more meat?
Oh,
More meat?
You can't go wrong with
Let's
more
go
meat.
to the barbecue. Let's go to the barbecue.
That's good.
I timed myself with that arse, lazy. If it doesn't go on the barbecue, it was supposed to, it does on this channel.
okay, guys.
The thing is, the more weight
Still
you
warm.
put on it, the more it's going to spread out.
Cooked. Peppers have come out nicely. Bacon isn't overcooked.
Taller.
Let's have a look, see what we can get on a slice. Now bear in mind, guys, that meatloaf cuts better once it has set.
Yeah.
What did you give me? 8 out of 10 for the pizza. Way! Needs more topping.
That's what it says. Pineapple on it. You'd be surprised. Honestly, when it bites into it, it's always very cheesy. It's so yummy.
Look to the P word.
No pineapple.
Right, so guys, when I finally get a emotes on my channel, pineapple is going to be one with the word underneath it. Do not say the P word.
Yep. Pretty much says that one there.
Yeah, I think Miss Martin agrees with that.
If somebody could caption that, that'd be brilliant. Nervous. It falls to pieces, I'm going to cry.
We'll just take it slowly.
Bacon time.
You see?
You know what? I'm going to take some burgers out of the meat after that here.
There you go, there's your cross section, guys. Nice and moist.
We've lost meatloaf. Toss it all on there.
So you see the bacon, peppers, onions. What you can't see is Cass salivating behind me.
I don't want it.
Can I just say, this only has to feed 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that food.
This is Claire's worst nightmare.
Poor Claire.
Well, because she's not a meat lover.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to have to come here to try it. Sorry.
Sorry about my...
Say hi, everybody. They like to see the facial reaction, you see. If it tastes like shit, they want to know.
How's that?
Hi, Ghost.
Well, I like it.
It's fantastic.
Bit hot.
Okay, now we've got 2 choices.
Take a minute.
I am.
Right
I
now,
tried to rush it and make it as well. That is bloody delicious.
I'd like it. Now try this.
We've got American bacon,
Four.
and that's 4.
Score.
I'm going to try the sauce first. 1 second. Yeah,
Take a
don't,
small
yeah,
bite.
give her 1 second. She needs to eat it slowly as opposed to killing herself.
Or Danish bacon, shall I say?
Oh, I can't take pictures of the cameras there.
This is delicious. Really delicious. It's great without the sauce. It's even better with the sauce.
What do we go for?
I'm going to try 10 out of 10 for that.
Well, you know, bear in mind that you're going to have to grade the next ones as well. So,
Right.
you 10 out of 10 are going to have a right high standard to work with.
That's right. I like high standards.
Okay.
You said earlier you like high standards. This is really
Ooh.
good. Really good.
Okay, so the sauce is still nice and tomatoey as well. You can taste a little beefy undertones. So now what we do is we're going to plate it up, and then I'll take a picture of the finished plate. Excuse the language coming from Barbecue Boys stream right now. I know, right? Why is his chat not working?
You're saying a 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
As you can see, my whole thing is lagging out.
I think I should try it.
Yeah, you can. Cut in half, you can have one bit with sauce, one without. Just got to split it up anyway. Oh, sorry, you only got a little bit.
As you can see, the pizza is gone. Yeah, I'm just making sure because I'm not used to that bit. Now Darren's getting some. There you go. Now I'm just going to eat it.
Right, so I'm getting told off now.
Yeah.
Your plate, someone's actually got the meat up on this problem. I do, because you don't get an entire plate of meat up.
A bit off.
Chop that bit off! Stupid phone. No, it's not liking me. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
And a few jokes to go along with it.
Yeah, and everybody gets to have a giggle at me at the same time, eh?
I should open a Twitch stream just for jokes. That one got me.
Oh.
I don't know it.
I know.
What plate you open? This one or a different one?
I'll be having that one, but you do mine in a second. You go first. Is that too many potatoes? Just leave them on there.
Yeah, potatoes are not the style. They're just
An aperitif.
Get you some.
Get you, sir. Suit you, sir.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Can't hold and laugh at the same time.
Do it then. See what's up with that. Oh dear.
Cool. Ow.
Don't burn yourself
Again.
again.
Canada, if you could just let Barbecue Boy know I'm no longer in his stream, because it was lagging mine out, that'd be great. Tell him I will be there for the end of his stream, because I want to see what his looks like.
If it gets that far.
Oh.
You did say
Oh no, he always gets to the end.
Well, I said something about losing it.
It's just what the food looks and tastes like at the end is the problem.
I'm really looking forward to this.
I don't know any carrots today. What was it supposed to put on there with it? What was? You pass me the bottle top of there, please. Be on the tray somewhere.
I found it now. I found it.
That's the one.
Ta-da!
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, señorita.
I like my Christmas song.
Do you know what it always reminds me of? Manuel.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know nothing.
I always sang.
I
It's
know
one of my
nothing.
go-to. Yeah, that's the one.
Tell them about the race. The race that I won. I know nothing.
He just did that expression like really overdid it, didn't he?
No, I know nothing. Right, I'm just gonna take a picture, guys. Sorry, you lose picture for a second.
Wow, that's just not good enough.
And what? This took me an hour to make that. An hour and 20 minutes with the pizza. Please rub it in Barbecue Boys stream that it is possible to make a decent meatloaf and it's possible to do it in less than 3 weeks. There we go, guys. I haven't put any extras on the side because we aren't having the extra veg because we've got to buy them. I know there's veg in it, but like I was supposed to get carrots and things. I'm looking at you. You've got food.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
like.
looking at him. Are you feeling salami by any chance?
Well, it depends. I mean, I could quite easily demolish a raspberry turnover.
Well, I don't have a raspberry turnover. No, before you ask, I ain't been cooking you one either.
Oh.
Look, I cooked you burgers on a whim the other night. Give me some sort of break.
Fresh green raspberry turnover, you know.
I've got a burger left. You want to throw it in?
No, I'm good. Yeah, I say it was nice. Pizza did the job.
I'm just concerned because I know that you eat a lot.
Not always. Depends, because there's quite a lot of bread.
Cass. Always eats a lot. Just because you don't see him eating it doesn't mean he hasn't eaten it. Okay, guys, what do you reckon on looks then? I need a vote from the chat. I need a score from your chat. Get my words out eventually. Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's no point in me giving him some of that because it's got all the peppers, it's got onions, it's got all the good stuff in that he doesn't like, which is why he got pizza. He's busy making Claire order takeaway.
That's not a good start.
9 out of 10 for not falling to pieces.
Actually, it didn't do it, but thank you for
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it shouldn't fall to pieces if cooked correctly.
Was it well seasoned?
Cass is just currently devouring it, so you will get her official rating once it's gone. Which I reckon will be probably somewhere around the 3 out of 3 mark. Better than an 8 out of 10. 3 out of 3, it's 100%. What you know? I don't mind it being a 3 out of 3. Okay, so guys, I'm going to plate up mine. I'm going to get a rating from Cass in a second. And I do get what you're saying, by the way, Miss Latte, about it being just being meat. But as far as just being meat goes, I hope the score was high enough. It isn't necessarily just meat, but it is a way that, essentially way back when it was first made, it would have been a way to use up excess meats and bits that were left over.
Sometimes we might get kids sweet veggies. You can disguise them.
Yeah. They want to know what the flavour was like.
Rock and roll.
Okay, so she didn't give her a score out of 10, guys. She just said fucking lovely. I don't know what score that means.
Oh, sorry. I think those are the rock. This is definitely up there with
Well,
It's not about that
no.
you obviously didn't get that one, Cass. Meatloaf, Battle of Hell.
That's why I got a filthy look.
Yeah. Exactly why you got a dirty look. Correct. Well, I hope you've enjoyed yourself, guys. I am going to ask her not to take this next bite so that she can answer the actual question. Oh, too late. She's already shoveled it in.
I said 10 out of 10.
Oh, apparently I got a 10 out of 10 for the meatloaf, guys. And the potatoes are soft.
Yep.
So, can't complain about them. And the new potatoes, so they always taste good anyway.
Yep.
But thank you all very much for being with me. We are now on, what, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
I will be back on Saturday morning if I don't get the urge to move everything through and redo a stream tomorrow. And by Saturday, I'm hoping to have overlays and notifications put up for follows or subs. Not subs because I can't do subs yet. And I will have a look into getting a little button that you were saying about putting on there for donations. And quite possibly just put an Amazon Prime wish list up there instead. Let me know what you think in the chat, guys, before we disappear. We are going to go and raid Barbecue Boy. When we get there, I need you all to tell him how good my meatloaf was, considering his is just falling to pieces. Okay.
A wish list would be good.
I'll get onto that, Canada. My stream times are going to be either before or after Barbecue Boys, or on completely different days. It's a bit redundant doing them at the same time like this, but like I say, I was running behind tonight. I can't leave the potatoes below, I'm absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to talk to you guys, I'm sorry. Sunday's shoveling in my face.
Now you know.
Yeah, but I'm starving, I haven't eaten yet.
Me too.
Alright guys, we're going to go and raid Barbecue Boy. I'm going to try and get the rest of my stream details and everything set up and get you a schedule put up. But it will be at least 3 mornings a week and 1 to maybe 2 evenings as well. Because I think the morning prep and doing things early in the morning before you go to work to get things set up for yourself so it's easier when you get back at night. You can just throw the food in, have some fresh bread, it adds an extra hour onto your day by getting up early, but it's always worth it in the end of the day when you get to sit down at the end of the day and not have to worry about it. Now, think about it this way: if you were to make this particular meal just for yourself, or you make one in a proper size loaf tin, which is twice the size, you would have a kilo of it, and you would slice it properly once it's set, and you could physically have several meals out of it. So you could freeze it up, or you could have 2 days worth of food out of it. So we'll sort of work through that one next time as well. Preserving foods.
It's not lasting long.
Cass said it didn't last long enough. She's almost finished. Hasn't even started yet.
And I'm slow eater. Probably.
Compared to us, she's a slow eater, but she's really not. Right. Okay, guys. Let's get you a raid. Let's get over to Barbecue Boy and see what we can take the mick out of. Thank you all very much for being here again, and I hope to see you all in the next one. I really do appreciate you all. Alright. Username invalid. What?
You're an invalid.
No, not my username.
Looking forward to some jokes again.
Why can't I get Barbecue Boy up? I think I'm spelling it incorrectly.
BBQ?
No, because he's got an O in there as well, and yeah, it's just one of those things,
B-O-I-I Boy.
I can't even find him. Apparently he's not on. Michael Milano's on. There he is.
That was really good. Really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cass.
Delicious. Well worth the wait. World word.
There we go, guys. Raid incoming. Thank you all very much again. Oh, it's 0 at the end. All right, yes. Thank you. Peace out, guys. Thank you all very much for coming. Hopefully see you on the next one.
Bye.
I just look. I click the raid. I still have to wait for the raid to go through before I can kick out my stream. So you say bye, and then you realise you're still there with everybody.
Well, bye again then.
All right. Also, just raided barbecue boys.
Food. I've got some broccoli, and I've got some corn on the cobs to stick on the grill as well. Oh, Ms. Latte, you found us, Ms. Latte. Thank you very much for stopping by. How you doing?
She wasn't lost, pal. She was on my stream.